Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my fans, my followers. Good morning, my good people. Good morning, my best people. Once again, my name is Adam Miriada Mami Water. Congrats, Uncle and one called the ancient lady, the ancestors mouthpiece, the water model. Must normally will be one boy on a mission to bring back the old ways. I'm not here for the sheep, I'm here for the sleeping lions, and I'm not here for everybody. Hear me, Africans. I'm here for Africa. Parents, now African parents are the reason why they have useless and irresponsible children. I have to put it like that. African parents are the reason why Africans are not going higher. I'm coming. African parents are the reason why children are not useful to society. African parents are the reason why many things are falling to Africa. African parents are the reason why there are many criminals and many things in Africa. Let me tell you, before I enter this topic, I'm different. My son is different. My parents, my mother is different. My father is different. My father came on earth to do his own mission in his own way. You watch him, you are different. I'm different. You're not Adam Miri. I'm not you. I'm coming. The baby I will give birth to is another ancestors that reincarnates to do his own journey. Her own journey. I have to break it more down again. Your child you give birth now has a mission more than you. I'm coming. Maybe you as a parent, you are accountants, or you are a teacher. A baby, one of your baby does not have destiny to read and write. You will tag the person. Don't you know I'm educated? English. Don't you know I read and write? You must go to school and you must be educated. Maybe that child that came on earth does not come on earth to read. Not everybody must read. I'll use myself an example. When I was in secondary school, I don't even know how to. I used to score last. But one thing about me, when I score last, if I cry, the next time I'll pass. I don't like reading. I'll be in class. I'll be hearing some noise, voices. I don't know what is. They call me on 1G. True, I'm possessed. I start feeling that I'm different, that I'm not in this line, and I'm a cursed child. Why? My dad is intelligent. My mom is a nurse, intelligent. They were not telling me why I'm not like them. I start feeling myself down, and that time I'm have breakdown. No matter any course I want to read, without them knowing that I am not like them. Before I continue, watch Chinese. Chinese people are practical. How many schools of practical do we have in Africa? No. Everybody wants to go to university. School is not bad though. I'm coming. Watch India, medical. Watch some countries. You are hoping to travel and make it big. You know, motherfuckers. But Africans, we have forgot that we came on earth for skills. I wish Africans will wake up because I'm not happy. I used to be bad. My heart is burning. Schools now is only reading what you can't even see. Did we have technical school? Do you have schools that will teach people practical, only reading? And not all the ancestors that they can eat back can know how to read. I'm one of them. But see me teaching you what I don't know. Because my parents, they don't understand me. And some children are like that. Some of your children you are seeing they are not good in reading. They always score last. It's not a cost child. The child also reconnect to read. Leave the child alone. Put your children in skills. That is why some ladies are into university doing prostitution. No matter how you force them to read and write, they can't read. They will now start using their bonbon for money. Because their parents fail to understand that not everybody must read. Some people came on earth with some people, you see them, they didn't go and learn saloon. They start plaiting hair. I know one girl like that. So people are drawing. My son can draw without teaching him. He loves drawing. And I'll forge him. Next time, if you close from school, I will find a very drawing person that will teach my son how to draw. He will draw. Let him be drawing. Nothing concern me. I'm not my son. He's an artist that came to do his own. So you as a parent, how many of your children are you watching? Some of them can't even read. Can't see, no matter how you take them to university, they can't be useful. And if they copy someone, you are doomed. That is the reason why some children are useless. They are fed up because you haven't directed the child. How many of your parents lead our children now? The child you give birth to, what is your child? What is your mission? It's you. The parents have to control the child. How many of you are directing your children into getting proper spirituality to arrange his own spirit guide to help the child before you clock 15 years? All your child will acknowledge everything. All your child will prosper. All your child will become useful. African parents are the reason why children are useless and irresponsible. Because you only want your children to be like you. I'm a doctor. My brother will be a doctor. Maybe he's not a doctor. He doesn't sign to be a doctor. Because no matter what you're doing now, you and your child sign it. You and your child sign it. No matter what you are doing now, is what people you see. Maybe they are educated. They go to university, finish their banker, whatever you can call it. Watch their children. You don't like that's like them. Because your child, no matter the blood you give the child, is a different direction. In making African children not to rise up. That is why Chinese, you guys are hoping to go. Let me go and do container. Chinese doesn't even like in education. Chinese read into practical because they understand that life we came on earth to do our stuff. They're not even good in getting writing and reading. You can see Chinese man, you come to your house, they will look for an interpreter who will interpret his own language. But Africa is only hoping. I go to school. That is why you're progressing. How many of you, some of your children, they are inborn practical. They don't even come on earth for reading. When you force the child to read, tomorrow you say, be a successful child now. I want you to be a doctor. You're a motherfucker. You're a useless spellings. Not every child you give birth to must be gay. The little child, as far as you have clocked 8 years, watch the child movement. Watch the child movement. What can he or she do without even you begging him to do? Some of your daughters are singers. Where are they? But he is not schooling a doctoring degree, motherfuckers. Because all you guys want is doctor. Doctor. My son is not engineer, but he's nothing. That is why school of you are going to now is not going down because some lecturers are not using your children to do what they don't know. Some of your child are inborn artists, but you don't squeeze the child to be a medical because one of your friend child is a medical doctor. Now is it same thing with me and you? I'm not you. You are not the person. That is why after the country, they leave the child to decide what they want to become because you are kept on earth to do you. What about you? What about your child? That's what's making our children to be useless. And it keep on happening. Everybody wants to be a doctor. Mother of doctor. My son is engineer. Only whining matters. That is why you see some people having skills. You don't have money to go to university. They have skills. See, they're making big money. It's all about money in this world. If you don't have money, you are useless. No matter the English you speak for me, you are useless. Because without your money, you are nothing. Let us calm our brain down now. African parents, watch your children closer. What can they do without even pushing them? Some of them are inborn footballer. You have pushed the child to be a doctor. Motherfuckers. Tomorrow, you can't tell the child, let me go and father, he will be sorting. You're not becoming, and what time will come? He will use children. Even you will cry. So another thing I want to tell you is that stop blaming your child not to make money. A parent, you have to make your child to be rich. Watch all this Dangote. His children will not be poor. Your child is poor. You are useless parents. You are a poor and useless. All these these rich people in Africa watch their children schooling inside the country because their parents has balanced well. It's shameful and useless parents. And this is why some children are prostitution. Watch their parents because that child you give birth to is your work to give the child a better life. How many of you? Bring buy a car for me. Watch their parents. Your useless parents. You don't know anything. Do you give the child the car? How many of your child still have money you give for them to grow up? Some of them don't even have any money to pay their school fees because they have parents like you. Tomorrow, my child will make it to a useless parents. Because without you doing a proper foundation for that your child, you be a useless child. That's why you have stupid and useless children in this world. And it's coming up. Oh. So you guys watching me now, wise up. It's your words your children will use and grow. All these billionaire man you see, watch their children. They have investments. Some of them don't buy shares for them. Some of them they pay their children money in their account. Some of the children they have land and houses. Tomorrow, how can that child be useless? It's not possible. Child will rise up and become somebody. But right now, parents are now focusing on their children to help them. When you can't even help your child growing, how many of them have you keep investing for them? How many don't keep land, houses for them? No. Child will not hope up in this useless country. The country where government has finished us. It don't help us and dry us. How many of our country have a skills school? I was every child go to school. Must say all the children read? What they can they do without even forcing them? That is your child's destiny. We are different. You know me, you know me. You know you. Your child is different. You come to this earth to do something. And you check where your child, if you have call to serve the nature, arrange that child well. So that's in earth. That thing that your children that you will become is what you become and be somebody. Without you being that thing, you will you will die of poverty. Your calling is what your child will use and grow you. So where is your calling? You are too useless because you don't know anything because your parents don't know anything. How many of our parents, many of them are rangers. You want them to buy you a car as a parents. My child has abandoned me. How many of them have you raised up? How many of them have you arranged? How many of them still have money in their account when you are growing up? How many of them do you build house for them? How many of them do you have property for them? How many of your children do you have all those things for them? Tomorrow, you give for them to take care of you when you are going old. When you are useless parents, you don't have anything to give for them. So African parents are even the reason why the country is no more. Our government has finished the matter. Religion has destroyed us. Our parents bring them. So the change starts from you. If you don't change your generation, you also be useless parents. Even me too. I'm learning. I'm also getting correcting many things. Your parents do for doesn't mean that you do for your children. What you do your child, what they can do without even you helping them. Watch them. Focus on that idea. No matter the school you put for that child tomorrow, without that child doing his skills, his destiny, that child will not be a good child for you. So African parents should wind their memory. Know the child you give birth to. Help the child to raise his destiny and talent. Expand that your child. Tomorrow, you have a rich and big people. And when you are going old, you not cry in tears because some children are suffering, entering into a bad character, a bad corp and whatever because of what their parents keep for them. Only hoes and machetes to die of hunger and useless parents. So rise up now. There is no time. Correct some mistake. Correct some mistake. Don't be a whining mouth on my page, calling me all stuff name. You that is watching me now, you have generation. No? You have generation. Correct some mistake. I'm correcting my own now. What about you? Because you somebody ancestors very soon. Nobody will live in this world forever. One day you will die. Your children will know where they will rise up and become somebody. Without you grinding all those things, what affects your generation, your parents will affect you and your generation. So you are ancestors. You are a root. Arrange your own. Your children, watch them. What they use and come on earth. Focus them. Everybody mustn't go to school. If you must go to school, focus and live your life and expand. That your children, expand them well. Make investment for them. They need land, they need house. So that the children will have somewhere to stand. All those rich people you are seeing, watch their children. They keep on being rich and wealthy. You are here doing jealousy. witchcraft parents, because you don't have anything to lay for your child. Tomorrow your child will be useless and armed robber and criminal and prostitution everywhere. All their parents has nothing to offer to children. Your child will rise up and become a useless child. African. It's not only about education. Skills is go-go. I can pray here. Draws I dey say I know how to. How many English draws I know. Even this information, many things. It's not easy. So rise up and know yourself. Train yourself. The country will never help you. Country is rubbish and religion has and government has destroyed our soul. For right now, help yourself. Develop your children. They are the ones that will speak for you. They are the ones that will make your name to rise up. The mistake that your parents did don't affect your generation. The world is so deep. Once again, when you say that mommy water, damn Miri. So parents, they take notes. And you, the parents has not invest in you, my dear, grow up now. Just write yourself and expand yourself. When your children will have reason why to smile when you become an ancestor. Not about fire destroy my ancestor, because you have nothing to offer your generation. And that fire will catch you too. My name is Congrats and the ancient lady. The ancestor smiles with the water model. Most normally we be on a mission to bring back the old ways. I'm not here for the sheep, I'm here for the sleeping lions. It's Doctor, I'm doing me. I love you guys so much. Coming on live tomorrow. Heading the topic, arrange your children that are in your generation. You also, you're an ancestor. One day you will die and go. Who will speak for you? Who will make your name to reign? Who will stand by you? Train your child, spiritual and physically. Expand them with skills. Arrange your spirit guide. That child will never have problem in life. That is the cocoa. I love you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow. For now, bye.